Yo, what's good, everyone? How we doing this evening? Good evening, Kelly, George. For those of you that are on the vertical stream, if you want a better viewing experience, pop on over to the horizontal stream, where most people are hanging out. Good evening, CB, Top Dog, Tassiro, Ms. Rain, Happy Kids, CB. I already said CB. Let me. Granite State Bob, Doug, Miss Rain, Tudor. Welcome, Tudor, by the way. I know you said you were going to pop in. Good to see you. What's up, Jordan? What's up, Rose? How we doing tonight, guys? What's up, Lance? Happy Kids, how we doing? Yeah, guys, last night, YouTube, I don't know if you guys had it or you guys were experiencing it, but YouTube was having all sorts of issues right around the time I was supposed to go live. So I ended up just canceling the stream. So unfortunately, not a lot of streams this week, but we will be back to regularly scheduled programming at the beginning of next week. I promise it will be a normal week next week. I assure you, providing YouTube doesn't mess up again. I don't know if it was worldwide or what the deal was last night, but yeah, I couldn't even watch anybody else's stream. So, I don't know if you guys were experiencing the same difficulties last night, but I definitely had issues. Tonight. So, for those of you that are here, we are giving away a 50K Lucid test account this evening. Exclamation point Wes in the chat will enter you into that drawing that we will do at the end of the stream. It will be a random draw. I will do it live on stream just like all the others. There is no activation fee with this one. What's up, Jorge? How are you? But yeah, so let me make sure the giveaway entry is working for us here. And then I will... Okay, yes, it is working. There we go. All right. Everybody should be good to go at this point. All right. So welcome back, guys. I know it's been a light week. You only got me on Tuesday evening, but you got me tonight. Tonight I have purchased a fresh Lucid 50K evaluation to trade. I'm expecting a little volatility tonight, so we're going to see if we can pass this thing in an evening session. So you might see me trade a little more size than you're used to. With Lucid, you can pass the tests in one day. So we're going to try and go for it tonight. So $3,000 target. They do have a daily loss limit, unfortunately. So if I lose $1,200, I will have to shut it down. We'll see what happens, though. Yeah, Kelly, it was an interesting night last night. What's up, Trade Flows? How are you? It's your daughter's birthday? Well, happy birthday, daughter. Yes, so for those of you that are in the vertical stream, if you want a little better viewing experience and want to be where everybody else is hanging out, feel free to pop on over to the horizontal stream. It's the one on my channel that does not have the word mobile in the title. It's a better viewing experience. More people are hanging out in the horizontal stream, so pop on over. Tudor, yeah. So these are the gray lines that you see on my chart. I know it's probably your first time seeing the stream and seeing what kind of trader I am. The gray levels that you see here are areas that I draw on my charts. I have them all up and down the charts, as you can see. And those are my areas of interest. That's really where I prefer to be executing from. So you'll see what I ideally like to do is I ideally like to wait for break and retest, you know, like bear flag, bull flag setups around these levels where like we'll get a break, a retest, and a hold above for the move up into the next level. Vice versa to the downside. So longs I prefer to be executing from the top side of these levels, shorts from the bottom, targeting the next level above would be my first target, or below. Jorge, no, they're not order blocks. I just manually draw these on my chart. They're just rectangles that I extend to the right and left. I missed the rips already. Yeah, Rose, that's typical for my stream. You'll notice that. You'll notice that I miss a lot of the action for some reason because of the time slot that I'm in. We'll get some movement eventually. I'm just we're just gonna have to wait a minute here. I'm interested in what happens up there at like 800 to 820-ish, somewhere around there. To see if we get any kind of selling action. But beyond that, so how's everybody doing? How'd you guys trade today, by the way? Today was a good... What's up, Blair, by the way? Today was a good trading day for me. A really good trading day for me. Lots of volatility, lots of movement. You made 1,300 today, Blair? Nice. Nice. You passed the combine in less than 5 hours, Tommy? Yeah, I know. The movement was there. You could definitely, if it's a one-day pass evaluation or test, you could have passed today for sure. You scalped the shameless action today, Design. It actually got heavy. I mean, we saw your downside finally. But yes, for those of you that are just tuning in, exclamation point West will enter you into that drawing for the 50K test account with Lucid Trading Company. So be sure you get in. We'll do the drawing towards the end of the stream. It will be random, and good luck. Looks like we got about 70 people in the horizontal stream. I'm not sure how many are in the vertical stream right now. Razvan, what am I looking for when I draw these lines? It's all based on higher time frame analysis. So like I'm looking at the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30-minute, and I'm looking for a lot of tests of a price. So i.e. a lot of wick action in the area. If I zoom out, you can kind of tell what I'm looking for when I'm drawing these things. Where prices bounced and held as support prior, and where it's rejected and acted as resistance before. Just so you can see it. Trade flows, it's going to be 3K. It's a 50K account with Lucid. So we'll see. I don't know. I'll probably put I am going to trade minis. Let's see. Where's VWAP at? VWAP is sitting right below us. We're above point of control on the evening currently. So yeah, we'll look at the chart that has the levels on it just to get an idea. Central pivot for tonight and tomorrow is going to be up here at 24,885. We've got the daily 20 SMA sitting at 24,912 right currently. That could be the target if we do see some upside. We are hanging out below it currently. We've got the daily 50 SMA sitting at 24,263 right now. So that's a bit, that would be for the overall move down, that would be the next target to the downside for me if we start to get heavy. Design, that guy on it, My Fun and Futures. Who is it? Is it Steve Kalasian over there? Is that who's on My Fun and Futures at night now? Every night? You're long right now, Cooled? On gold? Or you're long on the Nas right now? Steve is every night trade flows? Yeah, I figured, like when I started trading, I saw a lot of his videos for some reason. They were the ones that popped up on my YouTube feed. He was at the top. And he was always in front of like like 100 monitors, it seemed. And he wasn't trading candlestick charts. He was trading like open, high, low, close. And I don't know. It just confused me. Fast talker. Almost seemed like he was like a floor trader on the stock exchange or whatever. Gold going to hit 4,400. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Guys, we tried to keep the sub count up with gold. Hey, thanks for the sub, Ed. I appreciate you. We tried to keep up with gold, but we couldn't do it. We couldn't keep up with gold. We passed gold for momentarily there at just above 4K, but yeah. He's in a room with 100 monitors and has people placing trades for him? Wait, what? What? That's crazy. So wait, is he his own, like, firm? Blair, you had a combine on Top Step that lets you activate Express account midday. Usually they wait till the end of the day. Yeah, Blair, I think they're trying to be a little more competitive with their rules, I think. What's up, William? How are you? So I think they're trying to meet everybody in the middle somewhere. He just turns around and says, okay, Michael, cover at this level and this level, and doesn't do it himself at all. He is a new age floor trader. Okay. Kelly, you can win the account. You will have to set up an account in order to probably claim the prize, I would imagine, obviously. But yeah, you can win it. Like, you could, honestly, you could go set up an account with Lucid right now. You don't have to purchase anything. Just set your account up. And they should, like, a dashboard should populate for you all the same. It just won't show any active accounts in the dashboard. Oh, William, your UW Badgers? Nice. Nice. How was your day? How was your trading day? If you traded at all. What's up, Disciplined? How are you? Trade current futures. If your country is restricted, I would say give it to somebody else. I'll be honest with you, because if you're not going to get value out of it, you might as well give it to somebody who will get value out of it instead of letting it just sit there. I'm not sure what the list of restricted countries is with Lucid. You'll have to look that up just in case. Oh, Kelly, if it's not allowing you to set up an account without purchasing, I would just wait to see if you win. If you don't want to trade with Lucid, and then I would when you get the code, you just put that code in on sign up if you were to win. Oh, Eric, sorry. I've been involved with the chat. I'm not even trading right now. Let's see here. Blair, you just got bookmapped today. Not exactly sure how to use it to the fullest. Blair, I don't know how to use it to its fullest either. All I can do is tell you what I look for on, well, it's called DOM Surface on my trading platform, Quant Tower. But all it really shows me is where the interest is, where more interest is on the books. And then it really shows good absorption and exhaustion in aggressive buying and selling. That's really all I know how to use it for. I'm not too detailed with it. You need 700, DeMonte? Well, we'll try. We'll try. Kent, is it on Tradeovate? Chat, does Tradeovate have something like Bookmap No, it doesn't design? Okay. I didn't figure it did. Trade-Evade's really basic when it comes to a trading platform. Like, it's easy to use, but it really does not have a lot built into it. Like, it's very user-friendly, but it's just not that... It's not that advanced. I would say Quantower's like the next step up, just below Sierra charts, but somewhere in the middle as far as trading platform. It's probably closest to like Quantower is probably closest to like Ninja Trader. Guys, if you could smash that thumbs up button for me. Let's get those likes up. We've got 83 people in here currently. So I mean, with this low of viewers right now, you guys' odds are pretty good. Pretty good. How many people have signed up? Let's see here. Only 39 entries so far, so that's good. .5% chance to win. Yeah, I know that's a good odds. The 39 only 39 people. We only have 90 people in the stream right now, so that's good. Brian, you're in. You're in, brother. You are in there. All right, let's see. Where is the interest on the Dom? Okay, so we got some orders down. We got some interest down here around 700. We kind of just broke the trend. I don't hate a short from 75. Kind of wish it would have swept above 800 first. I don't like all this sitting up here just above 800. Oh, stop with the shorts. Yeah, I mean, it's just an evaluation, so I'm not concerned about it too much tonight. What's up, Bruce? How are you? Cash, Simon, how we doing? Charles, how we doing? Exclamation point Wes in the chat will enter you into the drawing for the 50K Lucid account. We'll do the drawing at the end of the stream. We have a gap to fill above us. What gap are you seeing? What's up, Graveyard? How are you? Dog Ziggler, hello sir. I can trade. It's just funds holding me. Wait, what? I'm confused. Yeah, Chief Pepsi, you're good. You're good. I saw your name on there. All right, you're saying we got a gap above somewhere. I'm looking for a gap. I don't see a gap, really. Am I blind? Do you guys see a gap? Where's the gap? Oh, on the hourly at 25K? I mean, there is interest up there at 25K, right? Like, there's some size sitting up there. It's been sitting there since earlier today, though, since we broke below 25K. So, I don't know. I'm not sure how much pull that's going to have. I do expect some volatility. So, We'll wait till it gets away from VWAP here. Oh, Dog Ziggler, you don't have enough money to start up. Okay. I got it now. I was confused. I'm sorry. Oh, thanks, Nate. I appreciate you. I don't think I put on a good show. You guys run this thing. I have a great community. I have a fantastic community. You guys deserve all the credit for any kind of entertainment value that my stream provides, for sure. I feel like I'm a boring individual, to tell you the truth. Brock says, hey, mate, what do you think? Is the bull run over or the 4-year is out? Sakuna, no, it's ticker symbol NQZ. So it's the Nasdaq futures, US index futures. So it's similar to the US 100, yes, but it is a different symbol. CB, yes, guys, thank you, CB, for reminding me. I actually just created an X account today, so if you guys could pop on over to my X and give it a follow for me, I would appreciate it. Once we get enough followers on the other, we are setting up Instagram as well and TikTok and all that. Once we have enough followers on those, we will multi-stream to other platforms too. So we're trying to get that going, but I think it's like you need 1,000 followers on Instagram and I think 1,000 on TikTok in order to live stream. Hey, thanks, Dog Ziggler. I appreciate you. Yeah, my recommendation for you, if you don't have the funding to start trading, I would, well, get the funding to start trading, but I would start paper trading. I would start simulated trading. You can do it relatively cheap. And then your next step would probably be to look at proprietary trading firms to see if you can pass one of their accounts for cheap rather than throwing a couple thousand into an account and blowing it real quick. And see if you can pass one of their combines. Sakuna, what's my strategy? I'm a support and resistance trader. So these gray boxes that you see on the chart, I'm looking for these areas to either reject or break above and hold as support, or reject as resistance. And usually I just target the next level to the top or downside from current price. So we're nowhere near really an area of execution for me just yet. But when we get there, I will trade. Goldilocks, you want us to pop over to your ex? Yeah, something like that, Goldilocks, for sure. Yeah, that probably came out bad, didn't it? Hey, thanks for the sub, Javier. Appreciate you. For those of you that are just tuning in, we are doing a 50K Lucid test account giveaway this evening. Exclamation point Wes in the chat will enter you into that drawing that we will do at the end of the stream. Yeah, Sakuna, 815 is an area of interest for me, for sure. For sure. That lines up pretty well. Simon, I'm going to do the giveaway. We'll say... let's see, what time is it now? It's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard. So we'll do it... We'll do it at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. So in a couple hours. Maro, it's just enter exclamation point Wes in the chat, and that will enter you into that drawing. What's up, Martin? How's Dublin treating you? Chuck, what would I recommend to start out trading futures? Like what to throw in a personal account? Is that what you're asking? Oh, Martin, no. So Martin, tonight I'm doing a lucid evaluation. So I haven't taken a trade on it yet. It's a fresh account. I haven't taken a trade on it yet. We might sling some size tonight and just mess around a little bit. So once I take a trade, yeah, there will be open profit loss and closed profit loss there, or at least there should be. Nice little pump. Yeah, it does look like it wants some upside. 47 degrees in freedom units. Oh, jeez. What is the temperature here? It's 65 degrees Fahrenheit here right now. For those of you that are hanging out in the vertical stream, if you want a little better viewing experience, there are 2 live streams on my channel right now. There's one that has the word mobile in the title, and there's another one that doesn't have the word mobile on the title. It's a little better viewing experience on the horizontal stream, so just click on the other live stream on my channel, and that's where most people are hanging out at and chatting. So feel free to pop on over to that stream. Hey, thanks for the subs, guys. I appreciate you. For those of you that are new here, my name is Wes. I am a full-time futures trader. This is what I do for a living. I'm not a guru. I'm not one of these guys who makes $1 million a year. But I am profitable. But I don't teach any courses, or I don't sell mentorships. I don't sell any signal services. We're just here to hang out and have a good time. Coin flip indicators, yeah. Yeah. Chuck, you were asking about what I would start an account with. Me personally, I would say $5,000. $5,000 would be what I would start an account with. Can you start for less? Yes, but you really need to have a proven strategy at that point. All right, that's a really small sized account. But yeah, I would say if you have anything less than 10 grand, to be fair, I would just try props first. Yeah, Chuck, it's like $12 or $14 for CME data. I think you can get CME data specifically on TradingView for like really cheap. The Tradeify trade competition? I don't even know about a Tradeify trade competition, Martin. Nice pump. Nice pump. It's $4 on TradingView? Yeah, there you go. There you go, Chuck. Yeah, like if you're just starting out, also start with micro contracts. Don't go right into minis. Minis is Dog Ziegler. It's not a currency pair. This is the Nasdaq Futures Index. So it's just one index. This is NQ that we're looking at right now. Okay, so it's either $3, $4, $8, or $12, Tommy says. Yeah, it's different pricing everywhere. Yeah, Dog Ziegler's he's over on the vertical stream. He's over on the vertical. So when you hear me say Dog Ziegler, that's who I'm talking over there. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting to that area where I'm starting to get interested. If we can get a boost up and a pull back to like that 815 area and a hold, I probably will get long, and I'll target like, I don't know, 855, 860, somewhere in there. In fact, shoot. This is an eval, so here we go, guys. I think that's where we're heading. So let's have some fun. No, let me in. No, let me in. No, let me in. All right, now I want the pullback. Oh, that's so ridiculous. It didn't let me in. I got left behind, guys. It left me behind. That's what I get for joining the bid. Can I zoom out, Sakuna? What do you mean? Oh, Sakuna, just go over on, click on the other live stream on my channel and you'll have a way better viewing experience. The shorts feed only allows me to show a certain portion of my screen. If you just go over to the other stream that's on my channel, you'll get a much better viewing experience. Much better. I assure you. Go to the one that doesn't have mobile in the title. And yeah, you'll get a much better viewing experience. Oh, come on, Naz. Come get me in. Tommy, you're getting ready to short. Tommy, are you over there slinging? Canaries. Market only goes up. Well, today it went down. Today it went down. I'm not really seeing any kind of selling stepping in just yet. Okay, this has left me behind. I'm not going to chase either. Yeah, Sakuna, cheers. Yeah, the horizontal stream is great. Like the vertical stream that shows up in the shorts feed is really good just to attract new viewers, you know, and new subscribers. But the horizontal stream is a much better viewing experience. And definitely more people hang out over here. We normally are around, I don't know, 200 to 250, somewhere around there. Tonight's a little slower. We got 120 people in right now. Oh, Tommy, I don't copy trade my fundeds either. I prefer to spread my risk out. I'd rather not blow 20 accounts at the same time if I am in a bad trade. So I trade all my accounts individually. Short the upper band? Ah, top dog, I don't know. I mean, for a scalp, I would say, yeah, you might be okay. But I don't... I'm expecting some volatility tonight. We've kind of already had it. You know, we've got... What do we got on the overnight here? We've got... How much range is this? We've already got, what, 100 points plus of range? 130 points? 140 points of range? Tommy, you're shorting 860? Yeah, Canary, it's hard. It's hard to short right now. It really is. Today the downside was kind of predictable. It kind of went up the move up in the morning kind of went up to those Thursday lows from last week at 25,160 area, and the heavy sell came in from there. So it was kind of easy to spot today. Canary, you passed 2 accounts since yesterday? Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. GG's. Congrats. I don't know. You guys shorting this market is... I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to see downside now that we're hanging out below the daily 20. But with the daily 20 less than 100 points to the top side here, it's up at 914, 915 area. I kind of would like to see the market go retest that one more time before we do head down. I mean, the daily 20 is kind of starting to roll a little bit as well. For those of you that are interested, this is what the daily looks like right now in your SMAs. The red one is the daily 20 SMA. The blue line is the daily 50. The white is the daily 100. And the gold is the daily 200. So those are your like swing targets to the downside if you do like the short positions. But I would like to see that daily 20 get tested one more time and then confirm the downside with a hold below there. Because you know the V bounce is coming. Just more highs. Always new highs. See what happens here. Do we get the hold at this 815 area, or do we get the move back down to like 800 and see if 800 bounces? Dog Ziggler, soon they will know you in Wall Street. Yeah, I'll never be that good. I'll never be that good. At least I don't think I'll be that good. I'm like a low 6 figures annual trader overall. Like I live comfortably. I don't worry about finances at all, but I'm definitely not a Wall Street guy. Yeah, design. I mean, when the market gets moving up recently to the top side, it's impossible to short. Oh, nice, Akuna. 30 to 170? I mean, sure. Sure. That's really good. That's what, nearly a 600% increase on that account? That's really good. In 3 hours? I will say there is something to beginner's luck, so just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind as you progress through this thing. It happens to all of us. We've all been there. We've all had that beginner's luck where, you know, we'll have 3 months right at the beginning of trading where like, oh, this is easy. I could do this all the time. And then the market conditions will change and you will get smacked. It will smack you in the face at some point. Just be prepared for it. As long as your risk management's good, you'll be fine. First dose for free. Yeah, Lance. Yeah, Lance. Trading is my income for the most part. Like guys on YouTube, I don't make much. You know, like on the month at a channel of my size, you know, we might make, you know, just shy of $200 in ad revenue. Just so you have some sort of reference about what the channel brings in. Canary, it's highly likely. I like the retest of that daily 20. I like that retest. All right, we did bounce that 815 area. Let's try it. I mean, shoot, I said I was going to take it, so might as well try it. What are we going to target? Like 860-ish? Hoping it just doesn't range all night. That's what I'm kind of hoping. Yikes, it's kind of jumping around a lot. I mean, what did that jump up? 10 points there? No, in the hall. I'm getting long. It's an evaluation, so it's okay. Open profit loss is not triggering. Oh, yeah, Goldilocks, for sure. Beginner's luck is a real thing in trading, for sure. Yeah, in the hall, 800 would be my ad here. In fact, I should probably put a stop in at like $600. Just below 800. So we'll go like 795. We'll risk, how much is that? 500? Yeah, that's good. Actually, I should probably bring it a little bit lower. We'll go 600. We'll go something like this. Tommy, I'm long from here. I'm long from here. Nahal, yeah, like evaluations, yeah, I don't do a lot of evaluation. This is the only evaluation I have going currently. So, yeah, it still happens to me. I don't blow a ton of accounts. Like, I definitely pass more than I blow. More than I fail. But right currently I have, what do I have? I have 11 funded accounts right now. I wish my entry was a little bit lower from that 815 area that I was talking about. But I'm okay with it where we're at right now. Nep, yeah, I have 11 funded accounts right now. And then I have my personal account as well. So I have 12 different accounts that I trade. And I'll be honest with you, it's almost too many because I don't like to copy trade. Like, I feel like some of them get ignored for periods of time. I have to make sure that I at least throw a trade on every now and then on all of them. Tommy, you're going to join a new prop firm tonight? Which one you going for? Yeah, My Fun of Futures is great, Tommy. It's great. It's a great prop. I think they actually came out with a new promo today. I think they're 50K cores, which are their cheapest ones. They just added a flex option where you can take a higher payout than you used to be able to. I think it's $3,000 is what you can request now. Oh, nice, Akuna. Yeah, I mean, if you're confident, I would, you know, give those props a try. You know, up the leverage a little bit and see how you do. You're trading under much tighter restrictions with the props. What's up, Tyler? Yeah, Tyler, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good deal. I mean, $3,000 max payout on those things. That's really good. I mean, you can only withdraw 50% of your balance. Yeah, exactly, Alexi. Yeah, exactly. It's 50%. Yeah, trade flows. I think code Wes will save you an extra 5% off the cost. But make sure that you select that flex option at checkout. Double top on the ES on the 15-minute. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, I mean, I kind of need the ES to hold right here where it is. This is starting to look a little heavy. It's back below that area too, that 815 level that I was talking about. Like I said, I wish my entry would have been 815, but I just don't. I felt like it was going to run without me there for a minute. I just wonder how much volatility we're going to have tonight. It's already moving around quite a bit. Is anybody long from the lows down here at like 730-ish? Somewhere around here? Yeah, Tommy, really, I want it to hold up here. I really would rather see another leg higher. And this one to actually be a decent size leg higher. Every time you go long, you get cooked. I know, it's crazy how that happens. Like even in a bullish market, you go long and you just get cooked. You just execute in the wrong areas. Cap, you're saying 772? Yeah, someone's thinking down there in those mid 770s as well. Oh, you're long from 772. Alexa, you're long from 754? Okay. That's a good entry. Those are both great entries. What's up, Blaze Kenshin? How are you? Yeah, last night YouTube was acting a fool. Like I couldn't even click on anybody's videos. It wouldn't let me go live. It wouldn't let me do a thing. So I just called it. Yeah, I think everything was good by I don't know, by 9 o'clock p.m. my time. But at that point, I was I was done. I'd already canceled the stream and everything. I didn't want to start a new one. All right, how many people we got in here? We got about 145 people in here right now. Guys, those of you that are just tuning in, we are doing a 50K Lucid account giveaway tonight. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing that we will do around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard. So in about an hour and a half, hour and 35 minutes. You will need to be present. You will need to be here in order to claim the prize. So just make sure if you do tune out at a certain point that you tune back in with a little bit just before 11 so that you can claim your prize if your name gets drawn. Tommy, I think you can use whichever. I think you need to use whatever platform that they support. Any one of your choosing. Oh, you like watching streamers in Drawdown? Yeah. What's up, Nate Trades? How are you? Well, I don't like being the streamer in Drawdown. I can tell you that. I'm glad it makes you feel better though. I'm definitely glad it makes you feel better about it. No, we all go into Drawdown. We all take stupid trades, right? Like this definitely wouldn't be a trade I would take on my funded account, right? After a big move up like this, getting long at the top, it's definitely not something that I would do. Sakuna, do I trade something else? Like other symbols, Sakuna? Most of my trades are my day trades are placed on the NAS. They're placed on ticker symbol NQ. Oh, it's the instant entry? Yeah. But yeah, most of what you're going to see on my channel is me trading Nasdaq futures for the most part. Oh, we definitely are consolidating now, aren't we? Definitely having a little consolidation. Makes you feel human. Yeah, Canary. I mean, this is an eval, so I'm not too concerned about it no matter which way it goes. There's no real emotions involved, you know. Plus, I had I'm not gonna lie, I had a real good trading day today. Like even from my standards, it was good. I made a little over 6K today. That's really good for me. Alexa, you personally regret entering any trade 1 second after you press the button? Yeah, I mean, well, that now my entry's acting as resistance, huh? That's what we're doing. That's the game we're playing tonight, Naz. Yeah, CB, it was a great day. It was a great day, and I was done. I was done by 11:30. It was a great day. I don't have a lot of days like that, but when they happen, I'm pretty happy with them. Pretty happy with it. It makes the entire week, right? Oh, nice, Doug. 7,692 today. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Canary, you're fading my entries from now on for 5-minute scalps. All right. I mean, I don't blame you. It seems like whenever I enter, it definitely goes against me instantly, for sure. I mean, look, my entry's acting as resistance now. It's a hard, it's a wall to get through. iJazz. So yeah, so with Lucid there is a daily loss limit, and yes, there is drawdown. So it's end of day. It's not intraday. So it will reset at the end of the each trading session. I think on the 50Ks it's 2,000 drawdown, but you have a $1,200 daily loss limit on the 50Ks. They are 1 day to pass. But then you do have consistency in the funded as well. It is 5 winning trading days in the funded, 35% consistency if you go through the test. I think they're direct to funded accounts. It's like 20% consistency. Kelly, that's the one thing you love about Take Profit Trader's nice. Like if you're looking for those instant payouts, Take Profit Trader's nice. You just have to get past your intraday trailing is all. Like that's the one rule that I don't like that prop firms do, is the intraday trailing. You know, where like when you're in a trade and the drawdown trails your trade. So you can't really allow for any kind of pullback. But actually, Kelly, for a trader like you that's a scalper that just tries to play momentum, it works out pretty well. You know, you're not really allowing anything to come back on you. Is drawdown a soft breach? No, if you hit the max drawdown, they close your trade. Any open trades. And the account fails. So there's no like soft breach on it at all. Rocket Wall Street has supercomputers watching us make our moves. Well, not on a simulated prop account. Our entries don't even go on the books technically. Your most hated rule is consistency, Alexi. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it because a lot of people get the one big day, you know? They get that one big outlier day where they hit, you know, 10K, which is, I mean, I understand it, right? Like if you're on a personal account, you can have as big a day as you want, for sure. What my thought process is, even if you have consistency and you have a big day going, keep that big day. Like, don't worry about the consistency and then just trade the next days until you are within the consistency and then take your payout, you know? At least then you've got a huge buffer to deal with. Yeah, Hoover, that's exactly right. So, like, Lucid does have a buffer that you have to reach, and you can't withdraw any of your buffer balance. Your account will stay alive if you're below the buffer balance, which on a 50K, it's 20. So your account balance would have to be 52,100. So 2,100 in profit would be your buffer. And then you can take anything above the buffer. So say your account balance is 52,700. You could take a $600 payout as long as you have 5 winning trading days and you're within consistency. Yeah, Manila, we're doing a giveaway tonight for a 50K Lucid account. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. That we'll do at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard. So in about an hour and 25 minutes, we'll do that drawing. You will have to be here in order to claim the prize, because it will be random, and you will have to type something in the chat at that point in time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you reach 2,800 in profit on your funded account, you can withdraw 700 for sure. Sakuna, yes. This is how I make my living. I'm a full-time trader. All right, can these buyers blast through this aggressive seller here? If we can, it should be a good spike up here. If not, I'm probably going to take a stop out. So we need buyers to absorb this selling that's happening right now. Yeah, every prop, like, look, guys, every prop's going to have that one rule that's just kind of like a bummer. You know? Like, every single one of them is going to have that one rule that's going to be a bummer. They have to limit their exposure somehow. They can't just have traders, you know, YOLOing their way to millions of dollars and forcing bankruptcy on them. So, like, each of them is going to have that one thing that that someone has a problem with, right? Chop City buyers just got juked, Eric. Yeah, I'm one of those Chop City buyers, apparently. Well, it wasn't Chop when I got in. It definitely was not Chop when I got in, but but I'm one of those buyers. And unfortunately at the top of that Chop zone. Oh, Manila, then you got lucky. On some accounts, they will give you, like, you know, like a grace area with some of the props. I don't know which prop you're trading with, but they'll give you like a $200 grace over that drawdown limit. All right, let's see if that moved down. I'm starting to see a little bit signs of absorption of this aggressive selling. I don't want to see more aggressive selling at this point. I will probably kill it if we do. In fact, let's limit the damage here if it happens. There's like a shelf kind of right here just above me with value area high sitting right there too. I definitely don't want it back into this volume. I'd rather see it just go. So far, it looks like they absorbed it relatively nicely. No, it has to be a flag, right? I mean, we'll see. There's definitely a battle going on right here. Tory Trade's trend lines say we go up. We'll see. There's definitely a battle going on right here. Vixra. Kalshi? No, I've never traded on Kalshi. What's up, Armando? How are you? Armando, I had a great day today trading. Great day today trading. Was done nice and early. Yeah, it looks like it wants to soak up this volume here. Just did not get the follow through. I mean, I'm going to hang in there. But this is not looking great right now. Sakuna, you think Friday's the best? Friday is historically my worst trading day. I'm not quite sure why. Other people find a lot of success on Fridays, but I don't. It is historically my worst trading day. I'm just not willing to risk back to VWAP here, guys, at all. I would rather see this just go. Monday's your best. Was your worst for 2 years straight, Tetsuo? Yeah, I mean, Fridays is that day for me. It was funny, for so long, my calendar would look like green, 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 and then red. Green, 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 red. I always went into the weekend not feeling great about my trading at all. Panji, what's up? How are ya? From Indonesia? Oh, nice. What do I trade? I don't trade any, I don't trade Forex at all. So I don't trade currency pairs or anything like that. I trade, US index futures is mainly what I trade. This is looking really bad. Maybe I should just kill it now. I'll hang in there to see if it wants to recover this move, but man. So yeah, I trade US index futures. So what you're seeing right now is the Nasdaq, ticker symbol NQ. Actually, Kelly, I'd like to see it not get to 800, to be 100% honest with you. I'd like for it to pretty much either put in a big wick here and try to close this 5-minute candle like a hammer almost, or at least up here at 8:15, and then have a follow through on the other side on the 5-minute candle. Oh, you're referring to gold. Okay. You weren't even talking Nasdaq. All right, I got you. Panji, we look at gold. I normally don't trade it. There are some streamers, traders in my stream that do trade a lot of gold. If you're interested, I know you're on the shorts feed stream, the vertical format. There is another live stream on my channel. Feel free to select the other live stream on my channel and you'll have a little bit better viewing experience. You'll see more of my screen, and that's where most people are hanging out at tonight. It's definitely a better viewing experience, though. We've got about 150 people in the stream right now. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. If you're just tuning in, we are doing a 50K Lucid test account giveaway. A 50K. We will do the drawing at the end of the stream at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. Man, the market just, as soon as I got into this trade, the market just like dies on us. I seem to have that effect on these streams, don't I? Don't I? What's up, Indian Burn? How are you? Oh, Felipe, you're from Angola. No, I just think futures are better to trade than Forex pairs. To be perfectly honest with you. Like the Nasdaq minis contract is 20 to 1 leveraged per contract. So every point on that you see there is $20 per mini contract or $2 per micro contract. So I just think it's a little bit, I think it's better to trade futures than it is Forex. A lot of the US traders that used to trade Forex have flipped over to trading futures. Yeah, I mean, pretty much at this point, I should just bring my stop up to here. I don't think I want to see anything below that last swing low. In fact, I want this to be a 5-minute engulfing on this print. Goldilocks, you'll always trade Forex? Mr. Williams, so this is called Dom Surface over here. It's kind of my trading. I trade on Quantower trading platform. It's my trading platform's version of Bookmap is what it is. Lorenzo, Forex bad, future's good. Felipe, your birthday is on the 21st of this month. Oh, well, happy early birthday. So 5 days away. 4 days away, wherever you're at in the world. Victor, how's Paul been? Has he been behaving? Yeah, Paul. I mean, Paul's been around for sure. Oh, come on, Naz. Yeah, I'm going to get stopped out on this trade. Paul has definitely been around. I've seen 1,000 blocks going off. Why is it so jumpy? Why is it so jumpy? Hey, thanks for the sub, Patrick. I appreciate you. Let it jump in your favor. I know, it's just jumping around. I mean, it's clipping like 5 points. I mean, it normally isn't this jumpy. I almost wonder if I should get my stop out of the way. iJazz, yes. Oh, there's the stop out. iJazz, yes. They have... Lucid has Trade of 8. They just got Trade of 8. Rocket UFO. The markets follow NVIDIA a lot. The NAS does because it's so heavily weighted. YM, now that NVIDIA is listed on YM, I don't know what its market share is. ES, the weighting is kind of spread out. But back in the day, you're right. Like, you could literally look at NVIDIA in the morning, and whatever NVIDIA was doing, the Nasdaq would follow there for a long time. How much of a loss was that? Why is my P&L not updating? All right, so we lost $380. I guess I'll just leave the balance up there on this one. So we lost $380 on that trade. Boy, I'm glad I put my stop where I did. Tell you what. Yeah, Tommy, if you just started a My Funded Futures account, you really will like, you'll like their dashboard. Their dashboard's really nice. 380 George Washington's died for that trade. I mean, not really, right? I mean, it's an evaluation. I think after, let's see, I think it was $87 for the 50K. Man, if this just slams through VWAP, guys, I don't know. I got no clue. Let me zoom out here. What are we doing? Are we actually going to break down? No shot. Razvan, yes, I do believe you can use Sierra with Lucid. I think you can use NinjaTrader, Trade-of-8, TradingView, Quantower, Motive Wave, and Sierra charts, I believe. Gamma Market's been calling for more downside, Alex. I mean, that's a big red candle there. I mean, we are talking a 50-point dump, 50-plus point dump there on that 1 5-minute candle. Yikes. Glenn, we're not trading, it's not a pair. This is ticker symbol NQ, US index futures. So it's the Nasdaq index futures contracts. But yikes, that's a big move. That's a big move. Yeah, Charles, it's 50-plus points at this point. We're working on 60. Almost 70. 70-point 5-minute candle here. Was there news? Was there news? Patrick, normally I do the majority of my trading during regular trading hours. I just stream the overnight session. So this is the only time that I stream currently is the Asia session. But I trade the New York Open. I know. What's going on here? Why are we dumping like 80 points in a 70 plus points in a 5-minute candle? What is going on? Literally almost the entire range in one 5-minute candle. I mean, we've got some interest down there around 700 and below 700. I'm going to need a kick up, though, in order to get short. I don't even know if I want to get short now. Asia liquidating the New York lows. Yeah, I mean, for sure. For sure. I need a better entry than like 750 though. I mean, especially with how violent that was, it's obviously going to backfill some of the volume that was sitting here. It had to leave something behind, right? Or not. Or maybe it's just gonna straight nuke here. I mean, that's aggressive, guys. What did they... Where did it dump from? 815 on the button? No, like 810. Tomate, no, it's filling the downside. I mean, that could be... Yes. I mean, it's definitely going to fill. I mean, we do need to keep in mind that the move up through here was straight up. So it's definitely filling volume on the higher time frames. Wow. Look at this range. I mean, do we really get all the way back to Friday's lows? Obviously not tonight, but... Or I guess it could happen tonight. Discipline. The Nasdaq doesn't want you to watch the game tonight in peace. Who's playing tonight? Is it, what is it? Steelers and Bengals? Is that who's playing? Sheesh. This is just gone. I mean, we are heading down. I mean, I don't want to FOMO into a short entry here. I did it at the top. I don't want to do it again at the bottom. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see if we can get the kickback up towards VWAP, retest VWAP, and if it rejects, then I'll try the short. And target like 700 or below. watch this next 5-minute be like an engulfing somehow. In the next minute, just pump right back to 800. Oh, gotta love the Nas. All right, what size is that sitting at 770 there? So 770, we've got 44. There's not even a ton of volume. So price is just kind of moving rapidly through, hunting out the volume right now. Big bounce already, Lance. Yeah, I know. I'm just seeing this order sitting here at 770. I feel like it probably wants to grab that. But geez. Is gold moving around like that too? Oh my goodness. Gold's doing it too? Are you kidding me? 100 points on gold to the downside? Okay, so it did bounce the support area, or at least tried to bounce the support area. For those of you that are just tuning in, we are doing a 50K Lucid account giveaway this evening. I know we got about 160 people in here right now. Exclamation point West will enter you into that drawing that we'll do at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. So in about an hour, make sure you're here if you do enter. You will need to type something in the chat in order to claim the prize. How many people we got entered at this point? We've got 80 people entered right now. Hang on, guys. I'm going to go kick on the fan real quick. All right, we back. Okay, did anybody buy that dip out of curiosity? Is someone thinking we retrace this whole thing? iJazz, yes, it is end of day. The in funded, it's still end of day. What's up, Chris? How are you? You got plus 500 in about 45 seconds? Yeah, that's good. No, Corey, I didn't. I was actually long from the top. I was long from the top. I took a stop out on that drop. Oh, nice, Corey. GG's. Like I said, for those of you that are in the vertical stream, there are two streams on my channel going on right now. One's the horizontal stream and one's the vertical. You'll get a better viewing experience on the vertical stream. So just select the live stream that doesn't have the word mobile in the title, and that's where most people are chatting it up and hanging out. And you'll get to see my full screen as well. Yikes. You know what's scary about this move is if we are range bound, this could just slowly grind back up to the highs. Glenn, these aren't Bollinger Bands. So this is the second standard deviation of a VWAP. So this is a VWAP channel is what this is that you see. So these blue lines are the second standard deviation of VWAP. Mustafa, yeah, we're trading a Lucid evaluation tonight, actually. Eagle size. Congrats to all who made money on the gold. Yeah, that 100 points of downside on gold is rare. We got a spoofer. We've got the spoofer. Why do I feel like we're about to get range bound? Anybody else feel that way? Well, there's your fibs on that drop. It'll chop until everybody. All right, so 770 looks like the 50% of that drop. So if we like more downside, 770s probably the play. Stop above VWAP. Charles, that uses the Keltner channel besides you. A lot of my friends use the Keltner channel actually. Banana Bread Trades, who makes the an indicator called the Glizzy Clipper. He's a mean reversion trader. He uses the Keltner channel as part of his indicator that he's built. He's a really good trader. He caught the whole move on Friday, guys. I mean, to the downside, it was an unbelievable trade. He's a really good trader. Extremely good. Much better than me. We got about 180 people in here now. Welcome to everybody just tuning in. We are giving away a 50K Lucid account tonight. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. We will do that drawing at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard. Make sure you're here to claim your prize if you win. If you're not here, we will select another winner. Now, I'll give you a little bit of time to type in the chat, obviously. But we will select somebody else if you're not here to claim the prize. Hey, thanks for the subs, guys. I appreciate you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Even if you're only here for the giveaway, I appreciate you tuning in tonight. Smash that thumbs up button if you could for me. It really does help out the channel. YouTube loves that stuff. And hopefully you come back and hang out with us. We got a nice trading community here. Lots of good traders in my streams. Better traders than me. Much better traders than me. Didn't quite get to 770 there. Yikes. This is aggressive, guys. This is S1 pivot, this gold line here at 741. Yeah, this is aggressive. Cheats on claim price now. Oh, man. There is only one entry per user, so there's no reason to spam the exclamation point West. We went through that already on one of my streams. One of them, I allowed 20 entries per user, so my chat was just exclamation point West all night long. All night long. Massive, yeah. I mean, for sure. Sweep today's lows down here. Yeah, I could definitely see 640 coming into play, for sure. Below that, I've got 590 as my next area of interest, but you do have S3 pivots sitting down there. Generally, what I've noticed watching the pivots is going to be... Actually, is that S3 pivot? No, it's not S3 pivot. So we aren't even to S1 yet. S1's at 590. So yeah, 590 would be the next level that I would watch to the downside below 640. Felipe, you develop indicators in PineScript? Nice. Do you post them on TradingView? Is TradingView PineScript? I think TradingView is PineScript, right? All right, testing those 30-minute Asia session low opening range lows. It looks like it's that blue line that you see there. This could get choppy, guys. There's a spoofer trying to draw the market back up. Just be careful. Be careful. Yeah, Lucid does have 35% consistency in funding. If you go through the test, their direct to funded is like 20%. So you've only created scripts on Thinkorswim. Yeah, I know TradingView is what, open source for all their indicators. I think Tradeovate is open source for all their indicators as well, so anybody can put one in there. Look at... Okay, this is crazy. These moves, the jumps are literally 10 to 20 points a clip right now. That's a lot for overnight. That is volatile. What's the VIX at right now, guys? Is the VIX over 20? Oh, it's at 20. It's over 25? Are you kidding me? 25 and climbing. Oh, great. Great. Well, that definitely, with the VIX that high, that definitely favors the short side. I say anything over 18, well, really anything over 17, 18, somewhere in there. You definitely are looking for shorts more than you're looking for longs. What's up, Nims? How are you? Haven't talked to you in a while, Nims. Surprised you're awake, actually. What is it, 3 a.m. gym time? Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, Nims, it's been a little while. Miss you, brother. Love you. I hope your schooling is going well. How's your short doing? Are you winning? I mean, Nims, if you're really still short from 19,400, sure. I mean, yeah, only about, I don't know, a little over 5,000 in drawdown now. Just hang on to your position, brother. Hang on to that position. Hey, Matthew, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, we did create an X account today. Please go give that a follow. We're going to create an Instagram account too, which we're hoping at some point to live stream there as well. But you have to have 1,000 followers in order to do so. So I appreciate all you guys. Smash that thumbs up button if you could. Got about 180 plus people in here. Welcome. We're on the golden road to victory, Nims. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully you've just been DCAing micro contracts that whole way. Tetsuo, I was a business analyst. Before I quit and started trading full time. Preneur, what's the handle on? Let me find out what the handle is here. I can't even remember. Sorry. Patrick, what made me quit my 9 to 5? I realized I could make more. The upward mobility was so long in the corporate world. Like if you don't know the right people. What's up, Joel? You're wearing a Patagonia. But yeah, like the corporate 9 to 5, I just wasn't cut out for it. I didn't want to spend the next 20 years of my life. And at the time, honestly, I started making more money than I was making at my job. So that's why. Opened up a little more freedom for me. I mean, it's kind of like a double-edged sword though, because trading is really lonely, which is kind of why I stream, just to have that like camaraderie and that social interaction. Because when you talk to people in real life about trading, they have no idea what you're talking about. We speak in a foreign language, you know, and they have zero interest in it. So like it's very difficult to meet people that in real life that are on that same wavelength and have the same interest, you know? Do I trade ICT? No ICT for me. No ICT for me. Joel tugging at your heartstrings at this hour. Got a few people from the UK and Ireland hanging out tonight. You guys are up late or early. Why not? I'm missing out. I don't feel that way. 6 bill bands. My honest opinion about ICT is he's a really good marketer, right? While if you find success with one of his strategies, that's great. I'm happy for you. However, he's just taken known setups and slapped a name on them. And trust me, about 95% of the traders that do trade ICT that I know are also failing too. So it never really gave me an edge. At the end of the day, guys, we're all trading some form of support and resistance. Like, that's what it all boils down to, and however you define that, right? You know, ICT traders use like fair value gaps or whatever to define their support and resistance. Whereas I use higher time frame, you know, wick tests. But, you know, like I'm not going to dog on anybody for trading ICT. But at the end of the day, he's a really good marketer. Extremely good marketer. And more power to him for what he's doing. The thing that gets me, though, is the guys out there selling courses and mentorships for thousands of dollars using his strategy. You know, like, you guys can learn this stuff for free. He's got hours upon hundreds of hours of mentorships on his channel. Yeah, yeah, like, kudos on anybody who trades ICT and finds success with it, right? Like, I don't really care, but I have noticed in the past that sometimes those we're in the same trades a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of where your entry is for the most part. And a lot of times I get a 20-point better entry with my strategy than the ICT traders do, you know? But yeah, I agree with all you guys. Like, he was able to fill a void in the market. And unfortunately, that's all anybody gets. That you're kind of force fed it these days. If you're just now learning how to trade, that's what you're force fed, is the ICT stuff. Yeah, I agree with all you guys. Yeah, like, if you're finding success with it, by all means, use it. I'm never gonna shame anybody for making money. I can tell you that, no matter what you're using. I don't really care. If you're making money, great. If you're profitable, if you found something that works, use it. Simon, yes, I do find that I generally have, a lot of times I have a much better entry using SR than the ICT fair value gaps or anything like that, right? Like, cause we're looking for the extremes, the swing highs and swing lows on higher time frames, right? And where price is tested a bunch before. They're trying to fill in gaps. Do you see what I'm saying? Tutor, how do I use Bookmap? So Bookmap, I'm not an expert on this, okay? But how I use, it's called Dom Surface on my trading platform. How I use this is, obviously I'm looking for where the largest orders are on the book, first and foremost. Secondly, what I'm watching for is a lot of aggressive buying or a lot of aggressive selling to either be getting absorbed or be pushing through a passive buyer or seller. So, i.e., a lot of green bubbles without price making new highs, and the aggressive buying getting absorbed and price to start moving back down, or vice versa on the short side. Lots of big red bubbles with price not able to push new lows and a reversal out of it. And I generally like it to line up at my SR levels. That's kind of how I use it. But I'm no expert with it, right? I know how to read it, but I'm definitely not an order flow expert. In Lucid, is there a profit target in sim to funded? I want to say, iJazz, I think you just have to get past the buffer. Oh, it's 3:24 there, Dog Ziggler? Yeah, we're going to do the giveaway in about 35 minutes, unfortunately. Yeah, trade flows. Yeah, 100%. Like, you got to just find what works for you. I'm never going to sit here and judge anybody for what they use. I mean, I'll joke around, you know, like, there's a lot of traders in my Discord that use ICT strats, and we'll poke fun from time to time, you know. But in reality, right? Like, one of the strats that I think ICT has laid out was accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, right? Really, all that is using overnight highs and lows and London overnight and London sessions highs and lows as support and resistance. That's all it is. Same thing as like an initial balance strategy or an opening range strategy. It's no different. You trade based on predictions from Ouija boards. I think we should, one of these nights, guys, I think we should do a coin flip stream. Like purchase an evaluation and do a coin flip heads or tails. You know? I think it'd be interesting to see. I know there's the one guy who does the chicken picks his trades or whatever. The chicken trades. But I think we should. I think we should do like a coin flip strategy. See if the coin flip works. Halloween trading. Yeah, Simon, in a way, we're all, honestly, with any strategy, we're all kind of just guessing and predicting, right? We can have what we find like with 80% accuracy or whatever. This has happened in the past, so we have about 80% certainty that the trade's going to work out. But at the end of the day, we're all just making an educated guess, right? Tetsuo, guys, does anybody know who does the chicken trading? All right, Nate. Enjoy your night, brother. I can't remember who does the chicken trading. Wait, there was an octopus that picked the Super Bowl winner for 9 straight years? Wait, what? What's up, Spencer? How are you? Prop firm kid was the one who did the chicken trading? Okay, prop firm kid. Okay. Oh, Simon, I got stopped out. We lost $380 on the trade. I honestly think it's lower is the next move. There's definitely higher interest to the downside currently. But this block has been sitting here at 700 all night long, too. So, I don't know. It could turn into a range night as well. You know, just kind of bounce between these two areas. We're on the 5-minute time frame, Felipe. So each of these candles represents 5 minutes. It looks like a bat, super spooky. Oh, wow, guys. We went over 4.2K subs tonight. I wasn't even paying attention. When did that happen? I wasn't even paying attention. Nice. Thank you for all the subs. Welcome to the community, everybody that's new here. Like I said before, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I live stream every Sunday through Thursday starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Hopefully you come and hang out again. And even if you're just here for the giveaway, I appreciate that too. Exclamation point Wes in the chat will enter you into the drawing for the account giveaway. We will do it in about 30 minutes. Right at 11 o'clock. What was ICT before it was ICT? You were, what do they call it? High volume or low volume nodes is what it is, I think. Nims, how do you win the account? Exclamation point West in the chat, Nims. That'll enter you into the drawing. Nims. But you're a mobile viewer now, Nims? You viewing both of them? Nims, make sure you smash the thumbs up on both for me, please. You better hit the like on both of them. You're just here for the beer, Tommy? Nice. You know what's disgusting about tonight, right? Like, is the move up through this area was really quick, and then it chopped and consolidated, and now the move down was really quick, and now it chopped and consolidated. I wonder if it's just going to be really quick back up. Oh, Felipe, nice. I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, generally on these giveaways, what happens is you have a lot of people subscribe, and then they'll unsubscribe right after the giveaway's done, which is fine. I anticipate that, right? You know, if they're just here for the giveaway, that's cool. Canary, you want to go short, I go long, one of us will be a winner. It's starting to look a little rangy, isn't it? What's the point of unsubscribing? Maybe they just don't like the clutter on their YouTube channel, right? And then inevitably what happens is tomorrow, right before I go live, they'll get the notification that I've gone live or get recommended in their feed, the live stream. They'll be like, when did I subscribe to this guy? You know? When did that happen? Who is this guy? Was I drunk last night? Trying to win something? No, but I can't thank you all enough for hanging out with me and making my nights entertaining. You guys are amazing. You guys are real ones. I appreciate all of you. Oh, Felipe, nice. Yeah, come hang out. Like I said, I live stream Sunday through Thursday starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. For those of you that are on the vertical format stream, I do have a horizontal stream going on as well. You get a little bit better viewing experience. You'll see more of my screen. And that's where most people are. That's where most people are hanging out and chatting. No, seriously, guys. No, thank you. Like, you guys deserve all the credit for any success that my channel sees. You guys create the vibes. I feed off your energy, and I can't thank you enough. It's been an unreal ride. Like I said, in June we had 600 subscribers, and now we're at 4.2K. That's an unreal amount of growth for a channel my size. So, very, very rare. Especially in like a congested niche like the trading space. I can't thank you enough. So I must be doing something right. I don't know what it is. Win the diagonal screen stream. Don Vo trading support and resistance. Simon, I've seen Don Vo scam his followers out of a bunch of money. I saw that. Hey, what's up, Michael? How are you? Oh, the TPT account went busto. Oh no. Well, at least you didn't have to spend anything on it, Tyler, right? David, you're genuinely interested in hearing my strategies for trading in the markets? Yeah, my trading's really boring. I trade support and resistance. Those gray boxes that you see on my chart, I'm looking for areas to hold as support. Really what I'm looking for, this isn't like an ideal setup for me, any of this action, to tell you the truth. What I really like to see is like break and retests. You know, like kind of like this. So price would come up to this, and then the retest for the hold. So bear flag, bull flag, or bear flag, bull flag type setups at these levels. So ideally what I'd like to see for a short, which I know probably isn't going to happen, is a move back up into this 795 and for it to hold below for the big drop down. Smooth operator. So how I used to do it was I would start out with 3 micros, and I would risk, you know, somewhere between 200 to 300 a trade on a 50K is what I did normally. Anymore, I just try to get through the evaluations. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The evaluations, I don't want to be stuck in an evaluation very long, so I normally just try to get it done and over with. So I trade size. Daniel, what's the name of the song? I use Epidemic Sound for all my music. So, what is the name of this song? It's called Hanso by Martin Landstrom. Looks like he must be German. There's an umlaut over the O. Smooth operator. No, I usually just trade each account individually. I'm not one of these copy trading 20 accounts guys. If I'm going to blow an account, I'd rather it just be 1 than 20 of them. So I trade all my accounts separately. I have 11 funded accounts, and it's kind of a double-edged sword. Because, you know, I find a hard time trading all those accounts because I don't really trade. I'm not a high frequency trader. Like I might take 3 to 5 trades a day kind of deal. Because I'm usually pretty patient and wait for price to come to me before I execute. So there will be days where I don't trade all my accounts. But I'm also not going to blow all my funded accounts in a single day either. So all my accounts I trade separately, build the balances slowly. I would say 6 of those accounts are really healthy at this point. The others are relatively small balances. Pipster, how do I use level 2 on the... Oh, you mean the DOM surface over here? I use it to spot absorption and exhaustion at these key areas. Look for a lot of big red bubbles, either getting absorbed by a passive buyer and price to reverse, i.e. aggressive sellers getting absorbed by the passive buyers, and vice versa. A lot of big green bubbles without price able to make new highs and rolling over. But I'm no expert on bookmap or DOM surface. Yeah, smooth operator. I mean, I take a payout. I usually take about 2 payouts a week. I try to let them just build though. Just slowly build them. But I'll alternate the ones that I take payouts on. You know, if I'm pulling out 3K a week, 4K a week, I'm happy with that. You had to go back. Sorry, Daniel. Yeah, the ads I have no control over. They are on the lowest setting possible. So YouTube sometimes, I don't know. YouTube just decides what they do with those ads. All right, guys. 20 minutes till we're going to do the giveaway. If you haven't entered into that contest, yes, exclamation point Wes in the chat will enter you into that chance to win a 50K Lucid Take Profit Trader, or not Take Profit, Lucid Trading Company account giveaway. Jeez, can't even talk right now. You guys know how hard it is to talk for 3 straight hours? I never realized till I started streaming longer. It's really hard to talk for 3 hours, guys. It's extremely difficult. It is not an easy thing to do. So kudos to anybody out there who does stream. I can't imagine doing one of these like 8-hour streams that these people do, like all day streams. It's crazy. Yeah, Tim, like if you don't pass the account, once you pass the evaluation, there is no rebill. So it's not a monthly fee recurring. Simon let you all on stream. Guys, back in the day when I first started streaming, I had a Trading with the Boys segment where we have 3 other traders on. It just didn't ever pick up any steam or anything. But there was one point in time where I allowed a couple callers on the stream as well. And it was just pure chaos. Like, you can't have too many people on stream. Everybody's talking over each other. It's chaos. Yeah, Tetsuo. Yeah, Teams is probably very similar. Like, if you're in a Teams call with like 15 to 20 people, it's probably very similar. Hey, thanks for the sub, Alfred. I appreciate you. Felipe, do I believe in law of attraction? I mean, I guess so. Kisun, why don't you copy trade all of them, but just place smaller, e.g. 1 micro? I don't know. I still like spreading out my risk across the accounts. I'm sure at a certain point, like it's almost getting to that point now where I'm going to have to kind of batch my accounts just because it's becoming too much to manage that many accounts without copy trading. So once those balances are high enough on those accounts that are really small right now, I probably will batch them all together. Because like with each of the prop firms, what I've done is I'll start with one account, and when I get that first account to pay out, I'll buy a couple more. And that's kind of how I've structured my prop firm trading. Yeah, Palmetto. Palm, you remember. You remember those days. They were good times. I promise we will do some we'll do some more trading with the boys at some point. I promise. Which prop firm do I like most? I don't really have a favorite. There's ones that I trust and ones that I don't. I'll never recommend one that I don't trust. The ones that I trade with currently are Top Step, My Funded Futures, Lucid, and Take Profit Trader. Each of them has a rule or two that is bad or good, however you look at it. All of them have some downside to them. My favorites right now are probably My Funded Futures and Lucid, just because they're cheaper for pretty much the same thing that you're going to get with the top steps out there. So for lower cost of entry, I would say My Funded Futures and Lucid. Lucid's the up and comer. I think they're the one that's going to be that next prop that really separates themselves from all the others, if you ask me. Patrick, I trade on Quantower trading platform. Razvan, prop firms in the future. I mean, eventually they're going to have to do some sort of regulating, right? Like, because really you're not in the live markets with most of them, right? That's kind of why Top Step's going through what it's going through and getting all their traders to be, or all their people that are associated with their firm to get their broker's licenses. Because eventually I think they're going to go more towards like a full-on brokerage rather than a prop. Eventually what's going to happen though is prop firms are going to have to register with the United States government as a casino. right? Like that's because in theory, that's what they are right now with the way that they're all structured. Copy trading a bunch of accounts. It's all paper money. Buy as many accounts, pass them as quickly as you can, fail a bunch. You know, that, I mean, that's how they're making their money. So, they are a valuable tool if you use them the right way, is how I look at it. But in reality, they're a giant casino right now, the way that they're structured. Goldilocks, you try to make 1% a day? Yeah, I mean, that's a good target. That's a great target. Blair, so they pay you out based on your simulated trading, and then once you prove yourself as a profitable trader, they will move you to a live account, or some of them will. A quote-unquote live account. Some of them will. At that point, you will be in the live markets. It will be a real live trading account that you will pay them a percentage of your profits. I don't know if there's real value for some of you to go live with the props. You know, if you have a personal account, there's not really a whole lot of value. Like, why are you going to give them 10% or 20% or whatever it is when you could just trade a personal at that point in time and keep 100%, less commissions and fees? All right, guys, we are going to do the giveaway here in about 13 minutes. So make sure if you haven't entered the drawing yet, exclamation point Wes in the chat will enter you into that drawing. Oh, Blair, they're always making money. Like, you wouldn't believe the amount of money that these prop firms are making. Like, people blow up a ton of accounts. They just blow up a ton of accounts. I mean, 95% of traders fail, right? Like, that's just the reality. 95% fail. I think it's something like only 10% of people that purchase or try out evaluations with these props actually pass, actually get to the funded stage. And then only like 5% of that number ever reach a payout. And only like 3% of that number can hold an account for longer than 3 or 4 months. So like they're making tons of money. Tons of money. Mibidali, what's my longest prop account? Like the one that I've held the longest? Yeah, Pro Trader. I'm definitely not that guy. I don't make millions. I don't make millions. My biggest trade ever was on my Top Step Live account. Well, it's not my biggest trade ever now, but my biggest day trade ever. I have a bigger swing trade, but my biggest day trade ever was $18,000, right? And that was on my Top Step Live account, but that was a couple years ago now. My biggest trade ever was a swing position that I took. I think I was long from 22,800, 2 minis on my personal account. It was 26,000 was what I cashed out with on that trade. But those are my biggest trades ever. Like, I'm not one of these multi-millionaire traders. I make a living off it. I live comfortably, right? But I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination. How big was my personal account? 250K. Danny, how much do you need to start day trading? I mean, you want to know the minimum, or do you want to know what I recommend? I guess. Kevin, no, I don't copy trade my accounts. I trade them all individually. I'm not one of these guys that you see online copy trading a ton of accounts, posting huge numbers. My trading's really boring. It's really slow. Like, on average, I would say I make right around a 1,000 a day. There's days where I have red days too. In fact, I just had my first like clean month of trading in August. All green days. Let's see here. All right, we got about 9 minutes till the giveaway, guys. About 9 minutes. Yeah, I mean, here's for reference. This is one of my funded accounts. That's what my trading looks like per account for the most part. Nothing crazy. But for those of you that are interested, that's kind of what my trading looks like on a consistent basis. Nothing crazy. I don't spend a lot, Keysun. I don't spend a lot on prop firms. I like I said, I have one eval going right now. This is the first eval I've purchased in well over a month. Would I trade anymore if I won the lottery? I'd probably still trade from time to time. I would probably still trade. It would probably go more to like swing trading mainly, though. I don't know that I would do a whole lot of day trading. Yeah, Top Dog. I mean, that was my first like clean sheet month. I do have red days. They're just really small red days. I try to like limit my damage. I've had blow up days though too. I remember back in February, I had a day where I lost $12,000 in a day. You know, like, and then had to go to my community and fess up to it as well. Like, guys, I messed up. I tilted. I lost 12 grand. Smooth operator, I really try now when I get tilted or when I start feeling emotional, whether it be really good emotions, like a real high after winning trade or a losing trade, I try to take a step back for a while. One of my rules is that I don't execute from the same price twice, so it keeps me out of chop. I try to stick to that rule as best as possible. But generally, if I feel emotional, I step away from the desk for at least a half an hour. At least a half an hour. Hey, thanks, iJazz. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support. Yeah, guys. I mean, if you're interested in purchasing a prop account, I do have discount codes. Code WES with Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, can't even remember because I don't actively promote all of them. Bullinox, Lucid, but yeah, Code West will give you the best available discount with those props out there. I never wanted my stream to be one of the, you know how you tune into most of these streams and it's like just one giant billboard with a tiny little chart in the corner and it's all their prop codes and prop accounts. And I never wanted my stream to be that because that's not really what it's about for me. But thank you if you do use the code, and thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's coming up on the giveaway time. 5 minutes away. 5 minutes. So everybody who has not entered, we are giving away a 50K Lucid test account tonight in about 5 minutes. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. You will need to stay tuned in because you will need to type something in the chat. If you do win, we'll give you a little bit of time to claim that prize. If you're not here, we will select somebody else. But thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Yeah, Smooth Operator, this is Quantower Trading Platform. Let's see, we got about 190 people in here right now. We have got, how many people are in the giveaway? We got 100. Wow. We got 156 people in the giveaway. 156. If you guys could, real quick, smash that thumbs up button for me. Thanks for the reminder. I appreciate you guys. Wow, here comes the exclamation point. Wes is all over the place. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do live stream Sunday through Thursday starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern if you guys want to come and hang out with me. We do have more giveaways to do in the future. So stay tuned. Come hang out. I appreciate all of you. Man, the channel's really growing. I mean, just tonight alone, it's been almost 100 subscriber stream. That's unbelievable. Can't thank you all enough. I never thought that my channel would be here. Ever. Got about 2 minutes till the giveaway. Also, if you guys could, like I said, I did just open an X account as well. If you could give that a follow for me, I'd appreciate it. We will build it out in the future, but we need to get the followers up as well. No, Smooth Operator, you guys are the reason that that my channel's seeing so much success. I can't thank you all enough, like, for real. I never thought that this was possible, and I realize it's still small in the grand scheme of things. I can't even imagine how I'm gonna feel at 10K subs if we ever get there. Like, my goodness. I'm one of you guys. I'm an average dude. I'm an average guy. I definitely don't deserve all this love and support. So, like I said, I can't thank you enough. You like to watch me lose? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it happens for sure. Can you DM at X instead of Discord? Yeah, CB, of course you can DM at X if you want to. I know Discord can get a little messy sometimes. All right, guys, we are coming up on the hour. Let me get the giveaway ready. Make sure you guys are entered. All right, it's 11 o'clock, so we are selecting a winner. Oh, crap. I hit the giveaway already. Sorry, guys. So, Chris Noof, You are the winner. Type something in the chat to claim your prize. Guys, we'll give him a minute or two to type something in the chat. Chris Noof. I mean, we might have to select a new winner. We might have to select a new winner here. If Chris is not here. There we go. All right. So Chris has won the drawing. Chris, go ahead and DM me on Discord and I will give you that code for the account. Congratulations, brother. Hopefully you get that thing to funded, and definitely keep me updated on how you're doing with that account. Amazing if you can take a free account and get money, get paid out of it. Unreal. Let's see here. All right. Well, Canary taking kickbacks on his profits. No, I'm not taking any kickbacks on his profits. He's you guys get those free giveaways. The one thing that I did learn is Take Profit Trader actually charges an activation fee with their giveaways, which is just ridiculous because the activation fee is actually more expensive than it's more expensive than just purchasing a test and going through the test. I think it's like $130 activation fee on their 50K accounts, which doesn't make any sense, right? Like, why would I spend more? I mean, granted, it gets you, yeah, that's just ridiculous. It gets you the free evaluation, but then it's more expensive to activate your funded account. We ran into that problem last time. It just seems weird. It just seems weird. So actually, let me know in the chat, guy. Do you guys want me to still do those giveaways for Take Profit Trader with the activation fee still being there? Because I'm still willing to do them. I just feel bad because it's not like a free account, you know, like when it should be a free account. So let me know what you guys think about that. Like, cause I'm kind of like torn. Like, are you guys okay with having to pay the activation fee on an account? I mean, granted, it's a free account, a free test, right? But if you do pass it, you're paying more than you would have paid up front for the test. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's $30 more expensive. It just doesn't make much sense to me. Yeah, it's weird. We ran into that. Actually, Tyler, I think it was you, right? We ran into that with you. I mean, we got it rectified. We rectified it, but yeah, apparently that's the case with Take Profit Trader on the giveaways, is you have to pay the activation fee. I just didn't agree with it. So full transparency, that's what happened. Hang on, guys. Let me get Chris his code here real quick. Congratulations, Chris, by the way. Yeah, definitely keep me updated on how you do with this account. I'm definitely interested. I always like hearing people turn nothing into something. So definitely keep me updated. All right, guys. Price is kind of just in no man's land right now. It's a little after 11 o'clock my time. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Obviously, we will do more giveaways in the future as well. I can't thank you all enough. We are now at 4,250 subscribers. We are on the road to 5K. Unbelievable. I would put my trading community up against anybody's. I can't thank you all enough for making this an amazing place for people to hang out and chill and talk trading. Finishing the night down $380 on this account. Next stream, I won't trade this account again until the next stream, and we'll try to get this thing passed so we can sling some contracts around. Let's see, what's today? Thursday? Well, this is the last stream of this week, so enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Trade safe tomorrow. Trade safe the rest of the evening, and I will see you all Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard for another night of trading. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Smash that thumbs up button if you haven't yet, and enjoy your weekend. I'll see you on Sunday night. Peace.